Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Q again, back again with another video. If y'all are new to the channel, man, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. So, as you guys probably have already heard, the NBA draft just concluded yesterday, finally. And I just wanted to come get on here and talk about what my team. I'm a Miami Heat fan. I want to talk about what my team did in the draft and how I feel about the draft, entirely. So I'm gonna just jump straight into it. So in this draft, I want to say, to be honest with you, not a lot of people are gonna say this, but in my honest opinion, I think that this has to be like one of the most important drafts for the Miami Heat as an organization. And I say that because, well, you just paid Bam, okay? We just got booted out of the first round by the Boston Celtics in the playoffs. And then Jimmy Butler is not signing an extension this offseason with the Miami Heat. So we could potentially be looking at the end of the Jimmy Butler era. And from here on out, every draft that we have, we got to make it count. And to be honest with you, it's not very often that Miami misses on draft picks. So I don't ever have a problem with Miami drafting players. We've always been good at doing that. I mean, look at Tyler Hero, look at Bam. You know what I'm saying? So we've always been good at drafting. And I feel like we're going to be a lot better now moving forward as a team because of the way we develop our guys, our training staff and everything. The way we develop these players is incredible. Heat culture is something different. Okay, but with the 15th pick in the first round, Miami decided to select uh, Kel'el Ware out of Indiana center. He was a consensus 5-star recruit coming out of high school, and he originally committed to Oregon, but after not really having a good season and not getting the type of playing time he was expecting to get, I think he only started like 4 games for them. So he decided to transfer over to Indiana, and it was, safe to say that it was the best decision that he's ever made in his entire life. I mean, last year alone, Ware averaged 15.9 points a game, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks a game, and 2 assists a game. And this is what really intrigues people and scouts about his game. Last year in college, he shot 42.5% from the 3-point line. Now, like I always say, and I'm gonna keep saying it, if you can shoot in college, 9 times out of 10 you'll be able to shoot in the pros. Okay, 42.5%. 3-point shooting for a big man, taking 1 3 a game every contest. It's not bad. It's definitely something that you can build on if you're Miami. But my only thing is how he's gonna fit next to Bam, right? I know after he got drafted, that's what he was talking about, being able to play next to Bam. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead, check this out. So Khalil Ware, he seems very excited, for the process. A lot of people were concerned about his motor as a player. Like there are times where he's not very engaged in the game. Like sometimes he kind of dazes off, he just zones out of the game, and I do feel like that's definitely something that Miami Heat will work on him with because it's Heat culture, baby. We don't play that shit around here. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. Or you just won't see the court. But I'm guessing that those concerns have to have been put to rest before Miami made this pick. I mean, when Miami picks a player, they usually do their due diligence before they make the selection. So I do believe that this is a player that you can put next to Bam, maybe not right away, and maybe his offensive game might not even translate right away into the pros. So he might be coming in here to be more so of a defensive thumper, next to Bam. He's a very good shot blocker. He averaged 2 blocks a game. So that's definitely something that you could that Miami could build on with him. To be honest, I like Kel'el Ware, and my only issue with the pick when Miami made the selection was the fact that I didn't believe at the time he was the best player on the board, and I felt like they took him out of a position of need. Not saying that we didn't need a center, because we definitely do need a center. I mean, if you see the guys that Spo is throwing out there, like Thomas Bryant, Orlando Robinson, you can see that he doesn't really have any faith in those guys. Maybe he doesn't really play them as much because he has no faith in those guys. So I think it was good for Miami to get a guy like Kel'el Ware that they have faith in, that they can trust in, that they can, build in and invest in. Okay, but I feel like this pick might require a little bit of patience. I'm not sure if he's gonna play right away. I mean, Spo never really likes to play the young guys, anyways. So you might see him just coming off the bench, and keep the lineup how it is. I could definitely see this being a good draft pick moving forward, especially with the teams that you have to play if you're trying to win a championship, like the Boston Celtics, and they got nothing but size, and that's a lot, and that's what Miami's been lacking in for the longest. Rebounding hasn't really been the same for Miami because they lack size. We can see it. Bam, he's like 6'9". I know people say he plays like a 7-footer, but he's 6'9". Kel'el Ware is a legit 7-footer. And if you can develop him the right way, I think you have a borderline all-star on your hands, man. Not going to lie to you. If the shot can keep developing. The only thing I don't like about Kel'el Ware for real is the fact that when he's down low in the post, he sometimes you forget that he's 7 foot, 230 some pounds because of the way he plays. I would like to see him take advantage of those little matchups in the post a lot more often than what he does now. But I feel like with time and development and growth, he can get there. Okay, but you know what I'm saying. But this was overall though, I'd have to give this pick a B plus. A B plus is it was a good pick, for what we need, and I trust Spo. Okay, I trust Spo. I trust Pat. If they see the future in this kid, then I think he could definitely do some things. I think at the end of the day, it's all up to Kel'el Ware to be able to put the work in. Buy into the Heat culture. If he does that, oh, he could be a force to be reckoned with in the future. You got Jaime Jaquez, you still got Jimmy, you still got Bam, you still got Tyler. We still got Jovic. I'm interested to see how much playing time Jovic gets next year with Kel'el Ware being in the mix. We'll just have to see. I'm not sure where Miami's going to play him. I don't know if they're going to play him at the 4 or the 5. I'm not really sure yet. But all in all, though, this was a good pick. It took me a little while to warm. It took me a little bit to warm up to it at first because, my boy Connect was on the board and Miami didn't take him. And I like Zach Edey as well. It's just when I turned on Kel'el Ware's tape, he doesn't really pop out at you, But he plays, but he's a solid prospect. Okay, just gotta I'm gonna give him a chance, give him time to grow, and let's see what happens. Let's see what he does. But all in all, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. I'm gonna get up with y'all on the next one. Peace.